welcome back to another episode of the Yes and Podcast. It's your boy Leo. Follow me on Instagram at Brooklyn Libra.
Hello, everybody. My name is Philip Williams, and I sell homes. We'll sell on Instagram.
Hello everyone. What do I do? I don't know what I do, but I got my fingers right this time. So there I go, right there.
Make money, make boss moves.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you know, a little something.
Yeah.
You know?
Always traveling, period. Well, you know, it's me, it's your girl, it's your boy, your uncle, your auntie, Izzy, Corey, Corifa, and you know what? It's Scorpio season. So I had to show y'all a little chest.
It's giving slutty pastor.
It's giving who?
Slutty pastor.
Well, no, I don't want that now. Not that, not slutty.
But I love it. I love it. I'm here. I might need to borrow that shirt.
Oh no, we're not the same size.
I like the shirt. Corey would be like that pastor in New York that was fighting people.
And
with all his fashions on, up in the pulpit with the Dior and the Chanel on.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, don't test me. I'm from Bankhead. I'll be.
But like, this is a label. Don't hug me. No.
Right. Don't touch me, you parishioner.
So how are y'all feeling? What's going on? What's the tea, honey?
I feel great. You know, God is good.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
The year's coming to a close, and I'm just happy to have made it and still having a good time. Like, it's still so much stuff that I want to do, but I'm sure I'll do it.
It's crazy to say that
about it later.
It's like the year really has like flown by. Like the year literally I feel like I just blinked and January is literally around the corner.
Yeah, I was just turning 34 3 weeks ago, and it feels like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
October 7th, Libra. You know,
3rd, Libra.
This year has definitely flown by. Like, I remember being at Fee's house for the annual pajama jam, and we talked about our goals and all that kind of stuff, and just to think that we're a month away, less than a month away, even from like Thanksgiving at this point, is wild to me.
Yeah,
right.
It really is. It definitely is.
Well,
it's time for Christmas.
It is already.
Oh, I cannot.
I know you can't wait to pull out your decorations.
You already know.
Gonna have a whole Santa's workshop in the front yard.
Yes, God, I'm having some additions this year.
You put it on,
and my mother actually has her Christmas stuff already. So.
Really?
Yeah.
You putting up the decorations yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I always do it every year by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's funny.
We don't claim it for every year
manual things during Christmas. Only during Christmas do you want to get on the ladder.
Yeah. Well, not most of my stuff don't require a ladder. Well, this year will in the inside. It will require a ladder.
What are you about to do?
It's going to be a little bit more extra in the inside this year. It's going to be real situations. So I'm excited.
I can't wait.
Make sure those invites come out so we can join the party and join in on the party.
I know. You know the crazy part I'm trying to figure out, because it's always around this time. We have so many events. So I'm trying to figure out.
You want to take my event?
No.
It wouldn't be annual if that were the case. Then.
Right.
Philip, I look forward to your picture walls, like your trip down memory lane for the year. Like, I look forward to that. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like I didn't believe. Oh wow, I was drunk there. Wow,
what a moment! It just came out of nowhere, like just something like, oh, let me do this, and a lot of people actually look forward to it now.
I do. I really do.
It's special.
I haven't posted nearly enough or been 3. What year are we in? 2023.
Okay. You got to send me some pictures of you being out.
I barely be out like that, though. That's the thing. I feel like working.
Yeah. Listen, that's been a pause. Being a boss.
Yeah.
Cost to be the boss, baby.
It does cost. It does cost, and I
Definitely.
pay with time. Speaking of too, but so last week I had the opportunity to like watch TV for once, and I was watching CBS shows. Did y'all know that Survivor and Amazing Race still comes on TV? Did y'all ever watch those shows?
No,
I
I looked at Amazing Race.
Amazing Race.
Okay. So I so would have been a contestant on Amazing Race. Like I always thought me and my cousin Tiffany would have did it one day. And I still may do it. Maybe I'll do it with my partner. Who knows? But I'm like, who knew these shows still came on? So my question for y'all is, if you would ever do a reality show, and if you would, which show would you be a castmate on?
Honestly, no, you should have told me that question before.
Listen, I think anybody that knows me knows the answer to this question. If I was, back in my prime, the reality show I would have probably been on like a Bad Boys Club or like a real.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Or like a Real World or something like that. Like I would have been.
Oh, Leo, how predictable! I knew you was gonna say that.
I can see that. I never watched the show.
TV.
You've never watched what show?
Bad Boys Club. I never watched that. Wasn't that the one on Zeus or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, back in my day, we didn't have that, so it would have been like.
Yeah, they had Bad Girls.
Yeah, but I would have been.
Speaking of Zeus London, I was looking at Zeus like the snippets on social media because it's engaging and you can get lost in it from the snippet. Mm-hmm. It's very ratchet.
It's so funny. I don't even remember what the post was, but it was a post similar to what you're saying, Corey. And somebody in the comments was like, Mona Scott somewhere sitting there sipping her tea, like, And y'all tried to say I was bad for the culture. But if you really think about it, like he kind of picked up where she started, but like enhancified.
Yeah, took it to another level.
Yeah,
of ratchety.
Yeah, because
like
they got the bad.
Just so performative.
They got baddies of the South with just literally it's just fighting.
Oh, I just heard about that show to where even during the auditions, I think they were fighting.
Yeah, they was fighting. That's why
somebody kept saying next, or something.
You got that, and then you also had Bobby Lights finding love with that Rolling Ray Purr, and like literally that whole show was like from the clippings a whole
trash.
It was very much so. Like if you look at the castmate, it's nothing but porno stars. And people that's on Instagram that's showing their body.
Everybody that is like a lot of these people that's like auditioning for like these Zeus Network shows, they're all like Twitter stars. They all like just porn stars trying to like, I guess I'm trying to get my big break. I don't got to sling dick or booty no more. Like it's just, I don't know. I kind of hate TV sometimes because I feel like this new generation has kind of sabotage art.
Art.
So art is it can be many things. It can be music, it can be acting, it can be just writing. They just sabotage art. Like it's just like music ain't even what it used to be no more. Like, oh my God, so I was at work, completely random, and like these two patients were talking about the music that was playing. And a particular song came on, two older gentlemen, and they were just like, this is when music was music. We had bands. So one of my staff, young girl, she's probably about maybe 21, if that. And she's like, oh, no, I don't know who this is. And he's like, what? This is when, we had groups. And my girl said, we got groups. You got the City Girls.
And
when I tell you, it was just like this. Everybody just bust out laughing. Like, did this girl just say the City Girls?
She did, and she meant it too.
Mm-hmm. It did, but it just goes to show. Like, and there's no shade.
Oh, your mic is covered. Okay, you got it.
Oh, there's no shade to the City Girls because I do listen. I listen to their music or whatever. But like,
yeah.
Really?
I think I got my show.
That's the generation. What's your show?
I can't think of anything else because I don't really be on a reality show with an ensemble cast because I don't want nobody to get mad at me for talking shit. And I think it's called Naked and Afraid. You know, if I was more adventurous, you know, because I can't think of like, of course, I would like to do like $1 million listing or something like that. That's so like, that's so like in my bubble. You know, like a HGTV show, like tearing down houses and flipping and all that kind of stuff. But outside of that, that show where they go into the woods or whatever and they just be naked and they be out there for like 21 days and they got to make their way to the other part of the island or wherever they were dropped off at. I randomly watch it sometimes on the ID channel. I think it's called Naked and Afraid. I would do that.
Okay.
Interesting.
And I would lose like 25 pounds too. So that's a plus. And I don't like the outdoors because you can't shower. You know, it's like so many different things, but it's a challenge.
Yeah.
And I feel like that will probably be, other than the house shows.
Philip, I don't see you thugging it out in the woods for 21.
I don't see myself doing it either. But it's wishful thinking. You know, I'm not gonna be on the ensemble. I talk way too much stuff. Our damn friends group be mad. I get on everybody's nerves. They remind me of this all the time.
You don't get on my nerves, Fee.
You don't get on my nerves anymore.
Okay, that's honest. But just imagine if like on an ensemble cast, people like, I feel like I said earlier, everything is so performative. You're not going get in an argument with me, we make up, and then you got to watch it again, and then you got to hear people's response to it in the public, because I'm very dismissive. And if you start to come at me another way, like, I'll block you, delete you, unfollow you, and let you step to me in my face. I don't know what I'm going to do to you.
So you know what, Philip? It's funny you say that. You know, speaking of breakups and things. So let me ask y'all a question, right? So you in a relationship. Naturally, when you're in a relationship, you know, for me anyway, it's not expectation that my partner is friends with my friends. But, you know, naturally, just due to human nature, we're going to all mix and mingle and things of that nature, right? So now what happens when y'all break up? Now, do you expect your friends to now unbefriend him / like unfollow them on social media and things of that nature? Or would you be okay because possibly your friend and your now ex, throughout the course of when y'all was together, they've built they've built their own friendship. Would you expect your friend to cut ties?
I don't know nothing about no damn relationships, and especially being in one and my man meeting my friends. So y'all got that. I ain't got that far.
Me either, because y'all haven't met none of mine like that.
So my thing is, for me, I think being friends and being friendly are two different things, right? Like, I feel like y'all like hanging out, going to concerts and going to the movies and shopping together, that I ain't with that bullshit. But if it was a situation where, to me at least, y'all met, y'all hung around each other, things didn't work out for us, and y'all still are cordial, I'm not gonna have an issue with that if that's what they choose to do. My issue would lie in if it's more than that. That's when it's like, oh, the fuck is up with this?
Yeah.
You know?
But my thing would be like, okay, so when y'all are together, you just can't help who you befriend. You know what I mean? And life just kind of life's like that sometimes. You know what I mean? So I feel like, so what happens when, like, in the course of like y'all being together, me and this person really just, we become friends. So now I gotta end my friendship because y'all didn't work out. I didn't ask for you to I didn't ask for this. I did not ask for this. You brought this to me.
I look at it. I'm all about loyalty.
Yeah.
So you're loyal to me.
Okay.
You created your loyalty through me. Mm-hmm. So once that tie is cut between me and him, then that loyalty needs to be deceased. And you need to come fuck with me because we're more loyal to each other. Now, like, let me say, you can be friendly with him, but I don't want to see y'all hanging out. I don't want to see y'all, just y'all two together. Like, to me,
let me ask you a question.
That's tapping on loyalty.
So let me ask you a question. 100% agree with you. Like 10 toes down. Like I am that loyal friend. Like I'm gonna fight for you. Like I'm gonna beat it. Like whatever. But so what if it's a situation to where you and your ex didn't break up because somebody did something bad? Y'all just grew apart. Now, if the nigga did something wrong to you, so where he at tonight? We jumping him, we slashing tires, what we doing? But if it's a situation like, you know what, we grew apart.
It's still the same way. I don't care how you broke up. Loyalty is loyalty.
Listen, I don't want that man to experience my friend and think of me every time because I'm a person to be missed. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm trying to help you, buddy. Let go of everybody that's tied to me because you can't get over me.
Yeah.
Because
and I'm joking, but I'm dead ass serious, okay?
Because they are going to see you again because you're still being friendly to them.
And they're not gonna be imagine somebody coming and you decide to host and that person comes and I'm just by myself. Imagine you not being able to experience me the way that you experienced me before. I say that all the time.
That's true.
It becomes very interesting for everybody involved, and it's almost like it's just easier for them, but I don't care to know. I don't care to see them.
So then follow-up question. We're talking about like in-person type things now. So what about on social media? If they were following each other on social media, is it like immediate unfollows and block? Or is it like it's not that deep?
It ain't that deep to me, and I feel like oftentimes it becomes that situation. I probably shouldn't even say this, but I don't even care. But you know how people be like, people be connecting dots. Somebody got to be present to.
Everybody's an investigator.
Everybody's an investigator.
Everybody's an investigator.
And even if you don't care, somebody has a relationship with that person, and it's gonna come out eventually. Like it's all fun and games. Like at that point, for me, you know, it's like it's not that deep for me because social media, everybody is gonna present to you what they want you to see. So that's not real life, you know. So it's like I've never thought of it as I had just got into the bitch, like, you know, and barely be like into it like that. But it's not that deep to me to be like, y'all gotta unfollow, don't do this and all that. They gonna only show you what they want to show you anyway.
Yeah,
enjoy it.
Well, it's deep for me. Unfollow. And I will look at every one of my friends' accounts and give you follow.
Oh man, really?
I will. And see your screenshot while you still following.
Well, at least you keep it G. You like immediately. So I definitely recently was in a situation like this. And I choose to respect my friends' wishes, but I just didn't think at this age it was that serious, especially because it's like, ain't like we engaging. And like, what's going on, girl? You know, this, that, and the third. Like, let's catch up. It's simply like and scroll.
Yeah.
Like and scroll, you know. But I was, you know, in a situation very recently. And I was kind of like a little bit surprised, but then also at the same time, what you were saying, Corey, like my loyalty lies with you. So if this is what you need me to do or want me to do, I'm going to do it. But I just want to be clear. You my friend. It wasn't nothing going on like to where we finna be besties. You know what I'm saying? Or that we talking on the phone in the evenings or after work. Right. No bullshit like that. So it was interesting.
Oftentimes forget that social media is a social network.
It is. I'm
like, why are y'all talking? Like, why are y'all sharing this? I'm like, oh, it is to be social. Right? I have to remind myself because I sit there and look at people's story like, why are you posting that, man? And I'm like, oh, social media.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand, but not my move, not my thing at all, but I just chop it up to that. But I get it. Some people require different things, and I guess you just gotta be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go unfollow them or whatever.
Yeah.
Ain't like I even been looking anyway.
Because it makes me feel better.
It
makes me feel better.
Ooh, what is that? That Scorpio all up and through you, just running?
It is, yeah.
So when you say it makes you feel better, like what is it that you feeling?
Because you're disconnected to that person, just like I'm disconnected to that person. I don't want to see you don't like something that person, it come up on my feed if I go to the explore page and I'm seeing what people like it. Don't like that boy.
So now what happens when now you and him decide, we gonna try and work things out. So now you playing with me.
Bro, I was really about to say that.
You're gonna keep ping-ponging this motherfucker in my life.
Exactly.
Like don't play with me like that. Like
I know for me personally, if I'm going to go back and rekindle with an ex, I would not share that until it gets really, really serious.
Mm-hmm. Serious again.
Well, it gets serious. And I'll just leave it at that.
I was like, okay, so when I open up my mailbox and there's a wedding invitation, that's when I'm gonna know.
Like, how serious is it? Like, we talked for 2 weeks and now.
Well, I would say it's serious of being at least a year of consistency of us working on what we are doing, and it's been established of what we're doing, where it's exclusively that we're just dating each other. Mm-hmm. Then I would say, okay, well, I know that in the past we was together, we broke up, but now we're back together. We figured out our situation. We might have went to therapy, whatever, but this is what we're doing at this.
I would have dated about 4 people within 1 year.
So, that's how I am,
A year before we get serious.
Yeah.
I don't think with any like I feel you with that, Corey. When I'm done, I'm just kind of like done though. Like, cause I give like chance after chance after chance if they're worth it. Too. But it's like if we get to a point where we're like done, like we don't have to ever. The answer's never for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I gave my all and continued to give my all, and it just didn't work. And if you didn't like do your individual work while we were trying to figure things out, then just because you don't win and did it now, I done moved on. I'm not there anymore. You know what I mean? So it's always like a never again for me.
I guess that
it's certain exes I will definitely is never. Like never. Ever. It's very some few exes out now, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Even so, but my thing is this: when you said it, what if it's like a situation to where, like, y'all dated years ago, but now you're a different person with hopes that person is a different person. Is there a possibility that the two new yous could be right for each other now? Because maybe back then you weren't right for each other because you were different people.
I was always right. They wasn't.
I was just about to say, like, I feel like I was like good then, so that means I'm better now. So I'm better than you. So it's just like...
So you didn't deserve that one. You definitely don't deserve this person. Like
that's my thoughts there.
I hear you.
I'm like,
and again, it's certain exes that is just still it's still a no.
But thank God for the growth, right? I'm a firm believer in you couldn't maybe get it right for me, but for whoever is next in line, whether it's immediately next or 4, 5, 10 people after me next, like hopefully the experience with me made you better for the better person for you, because it wasn't and now isn't me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to be a better person for yourself, and then somebody else can experience you better. Because other than that, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Oh, and so I got just a random question, because this question was brought up. We was having brunch one day, and it's not even about dating.
Is this the brunch I wasn't invited to?
Oh.
Well, everybody has their own friendships, as my sister Derek says.
You probably wasn't mixable in that brunch.
Just asking the question because I don't recall being conversated, but no problem.
You probably weren't mixable.
Probably. That's fine.
And then you might have been at work because but we get up early,
No, Leo wasn't invited to the brunch. I invited who I saw and who I had talked to.
Thank you.
It.
Period.
That's all. Don't start no shit. We ain't going down that road.
He got my number though. I may not have been there, but he got my number.
But so the question was brought up was because she was talking to somebody, and she was like, the dude was saying that when he go wash his, like if he's at home and he go use the restroom, probably at night or in his house, he don't wash his hands.
Yeah.
So do y'all, like, if you go to the restroom at your home or in the middle of the night, do you still wash your hands before you go to bed or things or do you wash your hands all the time when you use the restroom?
I just want to make sure I heard you right.
Yeah, I'm with London on this one. I need to make sure I hear this correctly. So
it sounded like what you said was once this person is home, they don't wash their hands again, even if they've used the bathroom.
Yeah, because he said it's my shalom long. So yeah,
in theory, I get it. But I touch myself in the face way too much throughout the day, night, evening, whatever we want to call it, for me not to wash my hands regularly, especially after I've gone to the bathroom. But I'm also in a relationship with somebody who's like pretty much OCD. So it's just like everything gets washed from when we walk through the door. Period. So washing my hands is pretty much a must. Yeah, pretty much a must.
I say the same thing.
Yeah, I wash my hands before I open the refrigerator.
Yeah,
like at my own house, especially at others. Like I'm just that person. Like, why would you go in there? Because I don't know what I touched. I touched the doorknob. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, let me wash my hands before I open my own refrigerator. And I would hope that people do the same thing. But
because even when I touch the trash can. Anything dealing with trash, these hands get washed immediately. Yeah. Like I even wash my dog every time she comes from outside. Yeah, she gets wiped down every time. That's why I go through dog wipes like crazy. But I don't know if it's a straight thing or if a gay thing, but I'm hearing it a lot when it comes to the straight because the females be telling me,
I've heard men
that the straight men be like, well, it's my junk.
Well, the straights don't even wash between their butt cheeks because they feel like that's gay. So
exactly.
I'm not quite shocked by
That's nasty.
They feel like the water going down is enough, and it's like
that's nasty. That's nasty.
Because when I heard that, I was like, you still boo-boo. So, like.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was just saying the number one.
No. Yeah, no, the number one, yeah. That's what I was referring to. But even with them, they said they don't wipe back there, but it's like you still. So.
Need to wash.
Yeah. You need to wash.
I remember there was this one time. Somebody smelled like wide open ass.
No, not wide.
And I was just like, you don't bathe back there, do you?
Yeah.
Not nobody, you know what I'm saying? Clearly wasn't nobody I was dating because they were straight. But it was just like, you smell like wide open ass.
Yeah.
You need to wash with soap and water. Preferably even hot water.
Wash your clothes.
And wash your clothes. You got, no, don't even burn them.
Yeah.
Burn them clothes. Because burn them outside. Had your nostrils, felt like I had no nostril hairs left. That's just how, like, I'm just thinking about
I'm a firm believer, like, if you smell yourself before others do.
Right.
So I'm like, how can you not smell that? Like, sometimes I feel like, ooh, because I'm a sweater. And I'm like, ooh, do I smell? Like, oh no, you smell just fine. But like, I'm just that person. Like, if I sweat, I'm like, oh my God, I need to go home and take a shower.
Yeah.
And I'm totally fine to everybody else, but it's just in my mind, But I don't understand that comfort level of just being
I don't get it either. And then I be trying to figure out like what I mean, as a female, like how you handle that, especially if that's your
man. Ain't no way. Side note, so I'm like a brand loyalist, and so I've been wearing use the same products, like some of them since like childhood. And Right Guard is one of them. Sponsor as Right Guard, come through. Right. And for some reason there was like I don't know whether it was a product shortage or what happened, but like Right Guard you couldn't find anywhere for like a month. So I tried out a new deodorant. When I tell y'all, oh my God, I would be like, I'm so sorry if you smell anything. I was so conscious because nothing was working like my Right Guard. I swear I would be like, apologize. If you smell anything, it's probably me. Forgive me.
It's probably me.
That remind me of our trip to Savannah. Remember when Corey was in my car driving? I was still like, okay, I'm in between deodorants right now, so I'm just sweating a little bit. You know, I just felt so self-conscious.
Oh my God!
Trying out different deodorant right now. Like
that is funny.
Do you shave your armpits?
Oh yes.
Sometimes, most times. I don't have like a lot of hair under mine anyways, but like just for that, smoothness. I feel like you don't have to use as much deodorant when you don't have hair.
Exactly.
And you don't sweat.
I know I'm a beast, so I got hair everywhere.
I
started shaving that. Huh?
I shave.
Yeah, I started shaving it. Leo over there like frowning up.
Down below too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you manscape.
Manscape.
Because that carries must.
Keep the lawn in order.
That carries must for females and males.
They do. They really do carry sand.
Yeah.
Some people like it.
Some people do. Some do, but that Manscape is key. Manscape is definitely key. Now I don't know about the backside, but the front side, yeah, it's
that part like too. A good man scent.
But yeah, it definitely needs to be scaped.
Leo, what's happening? You looking in confusion.
What are your thoughts?
I'm letting y'all have this shave. One. I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like,
oh, you don't shave?
Nothing, not even a little trim.
I mean, I'm really not a hairy person.
Okay.
So I probably got
wash your hands at the UP.
I probably got like 2 strands of hair on my chest. That's it. Yeah.
You wash your hands at the UP?
It depends.
I can't eat that.
So much for those macaroni balls.
Right?
Don't invite me anytime over your house no more to eat.
Leo.
Easy, like.
So no, literally, like growing up, we couldn't open we could not open the refrigerator.
Yeah.
For washing our hands. Like that was just like a thing. Like you just could not. So you just kind of instill. And I just think it just depends on how you grow, like you raise. Like even like when you come in the house, like my grandmother was very big on don't touch nothing.
Yeah.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, go straight there.
I can't stand like if I got a bag of chips or something and somebody try to stick their hand in it.
Mm-hmm.
You can have them.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
You can. I don't stick my own hand in especially if it's like a big bag. It's just like I pour it out.
Pour it on the thing.
Yeah.
And I got
except Cheetos. Don't ever eat a bag of Cheetos at my house.
Nah, wait a minute. No, I'm not even gonna say and hold you. Like I eat my chips out the bag.
I mean, a little Lay's bag, yeah.
But the family size bag
and the big size bag because it's just me. I live alone. It's just me.
No, well, me too.
Nobody's coming over. That's getting.
But Leo, the thing about it is, if you do that, that means you can put that bag of chips up when you have guests come over. Because your guests would
no. When I have guests come over, it's fresh bags. I'm not just sitting here unrolling the bag and pouring it in the bowl. If I have guests over, like it's fresh bag. But I live alone. Like when people, if somebody does come over, they're not coming over for chips. So like whether I stick my hand in the bag or not, they're not coming over for chips.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't touch my Cheetos. Don't touch my Flamin' Hot Doritos. And don't drink out my sweet tea.
Philip, I've never seen those snacks in your cabinet.
Exactly. That's why I don't have them, because I eat them.
I have never seen those snacks in your cabinets. I see crackers. I see
a bunch of condiments.
Celery, water.
This man
celery.
This man got all types of seasoning.
He get a lot of seasonings.
Whether it's fresh seasoning, bottle seasoning, he got all types of seasoning, but nothing that you would use on the regular. You got hot sauce? Well, I got some.
I got Himalayan pink salt. Pink Himalayan salt.
Yes,
right. Himalayan
pink salt. Yep. I have that, but that's what I'm saying. If you ever come to my home and you see a bag of Cheetos, the Flamin' Hot Doritos, and you see my sweet tea from Milo's, don't touch it.
That sweet tea from Milo's hit different though.
Because I did one of those and stuck my finger back in there because I couldn't stop eating them. That's why you don't see them, because by the time the weekend comes, I didn't ate them all.
That's how it is with them skins. Ooh. Them skins, baby.
The skins. Ooh. Everybody got a guilty pleasure. Okay?
Oh my God, them skins is the business, honey.
And that's it. That's like, who made calories? Why?
Right. Why do these exist?
Also thinking about the cleaning thing, Jiggy, it done got bad because I guess I did it because of the pandemic, and now I just do it because I keep hand sanitizer every time I get out the car. If I'm going to like a restaurant, leaving somebody's house, I always, before I drive off, put hand sanitizer in my hand before I drive.
Gas station for me every time.
Yeah.
As soon as I open my door.
Yeah.
As I'm getting in. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just glad I was sort of doing some of this stuff before the pandemic. It just heightened it and reminded me to keep doing it. Like at one point I was doing the gloves. I'll be like, man, I'm not about to put no glove out and go touch this pump that I've been touching for the last 10 years. It's just like stuff like that. But yeah. So this part of the show is where we talk about the things in which we are tired of dealing with. Like London said on the previous episode, a lot of them are pet peeves. It's our Ain't Gonna Hold You segment. If you haven't been keeping up with us, just wanted to explain that to you all. So what y'all got?
Well, I ain't gonna hold you. My Ain't Gonna Hold You just got prompted from the end of this conversation. I ain't gonna hold you. Just wash your hands. Just wash your hands. Okay. We got, I'm not saying we got rid of COVID, but we are finally at a closer place of normalness. So let's just keep washing our hands so we don't have to go back on lockdown, even though some of y'all want to go back on lockdown.
I'm about to say that don't sound bad.
That don't.
Wash your hands. That's all I got.
Okay.
I'll jump in. I ain't gonna hold you. But another pet peeve, I know some of them be about travel too. Like, stop putting backpacks in the overhead bins. Put your backpack under the seat in front of you, unless you don't have a seat in front of you, you got one of them wall things or something. Then you put it in. But why do I have to keep checking my roller bag? Because y'all hoes don't put your backpack up here when you have a space under your seat. Please, please, people.
Good.
Thank you.
So annoying.
So annoying.
Yeah, it is.
And it looks at you.
Where am I supposed to put my 3 carry-ons at?
Not just 3 carry-ons, child.
You know how I travel, Corey. Don't play. I'm not joking. You know I got 3 carry-ons on that plane. That's probably a jacket in my hand.
Stop checking out his goddamn bag at the gate. Man. Well, I ain't gonna hold you is, I'm just sick and tired of these Republicans stopping this student forgiveness law, because I got these student loans that need to be forgiven, and I need you to go ahead and forgive them, because I need to be free from these student loans, so I don't have to keep deferring every year. So, it's getting tiring deferring every year, calling them like, girl, just defer it again, girl. It's me again.
Not just deferring again, girl.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Money, so, but I got the education, so now
of course, and not this year. Maybe next year. Let's try again next year. We're going to defer this year.
But seriously, that's what I ain't gonna hold you, honey. Don't tease.
God, dog. Well, my ain't gonna hold you is just something as simple as, we all have our own respective careers and jobs and things like that. I'm kind of tired of showing people things and they decide that they want to show it to me as if I didn't show you. You understand? Like, maybe I taught you. Yeah. I don't need you to remind me on how something's supposed to go. I taught you the proper way.
Well, you get look at it as they are just reiterating the fact that you were a good teacher.
And they tell me that very often.
That is their way of reiterating that fact.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to argue with that.
You're going to take it.
I'm going to take it because I was ready to go. I was ready to go. But you know what? It's a compliment and you have to learn to accept compliments. So it still ain't going to hold you with that one, but you got me.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Yes and Podcast. Follow your boy on Instagram, Brooklyn Libra.
Thank you guys again. Philip Wilsell. Like, subscribe, share, all those things.
All of the things. What's up? Thanks y'all for watching. Keep watching. Tell a friend at London Reeves. Did it wrong.
There you go. I'm like, you were doing so good.
I mean, Corey Face, it's Scorpio season, baby. Period.
Thank y'all. Love y'all.
Bye.
Hello.